whoever you are, come, 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 whoever you are, come, 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 whoever you are, come, come, wanderer, worshipper, lover of leaving, it doesn't matter. Ours is not a caravan of despair. Come, come, whoever you are, come, 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 even if you have broken your vow 1,000 times. Come, even if you've been waiting for a miracle to come. Just come, come, whoever you are. Come, 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 whoever you are. Come, just come, come, whoever you are. Come, 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 whoever you are. Come, come. Shuva, 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 yet again come. Shuva, 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 yet again come. Oh, shuva, 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 yet again come. Oh, shuva, 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 yet again whoever you are, whoever you are. Come, come, whoever you are, come, 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 wanderer, worshipper, lover of leaving, it doesn't matter. Ours is not a caravan of despair. Come, come, whoever you are, come, 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 even if you have broken your vow 1,000 times. are, whoever you are. Whoever you are, come, whoever you are, come, whoever you are, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshipper, ours is not a caravan of despair. Come, whoever you are, come, whoever you are, come, whoever you are, whoever you are, come, even if you have broken your vow 1,000 times. Come, even if you've been waiting for a miracle to come. Just come, whoever you are. Come, whoever you are. Just come, whoever you are. Come, whoever you are. Shuva, yet again come. Shuva, 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 yet again come. Oh, Shuva, 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 yet again come. Oh, Shuva, whoever you are, whoever you are. Whoever you are, come, whoever you are, come, whoever you are, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshipper, ours is not a caravan of despair. whoever you are, come, 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 whoever you are, come, 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 whoever you are, come, 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 whoever you are, come, 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 even if you have broken your vow 1,000 times. Come, even if you've been waiting for a miracle to come. Just come, come, whoever you are. Come, 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 whoever you are. Come, just come, come, whoever you are. Come, 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 whoever you are. Come, come.
Shuva, 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 yet again come. Shuva, 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 yet again come. Oh, shuva, 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 yet again come. Oh, shuva, 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 yet again come.
Whoever you are, whoever you are. Come, come, whoever you are, come, 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 wanderer, worshipper, lover of leaving, it doesn't matter. Ours is not a caravan of despair. Come, come, whoever you are, come, 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 even if you have broken your vow 1,000 times. Come, Whoever you are, whoever you are. Come, come, whoever you are, come, 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 wanderer, worshipper, lover of leaving, it doesn't matter. Ours is not a caravan of despair. Come, come, whoever you are, come, 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 even.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone in the sanctuary, and Shabbat Shalom to all y'all who are joining us virtually, streaming, live. So happy to be here. I wanted to, we're going to start this evening with a very special prayer called Ana B'Choach, and it's a beautiful, mystical prayer, and each of the letters represents a letter of God, but the most important line to me is the first line, which says, "In your great strength, God, untangle my tangles." And I think it's a great way to begin Shabbat, is to ask for that gift of being able to loosen whatever's tight, like in Seth's back, or in our hearts, or wherever there has gotten some kind of knottiness that we're asking to be released. And I'm so grateful to Rana Davis, who's on some kind of a listserv where she gets beautiful poetry, and she passed along this from Hafiz, who was a Sufi poet who lived in the middle of the 1300s. And it reminds me a lot of the Ana B'Choach, and I'll read it to you in English just to begin. Sometimes I forget that I was created for joy. My mind is too busy, my heart is too heavy for me to remember that I have been called to dance, the sacred dance of life. I was created to smile, to love, to be lifted up, and to lift others up. O sacred one, untangle my feet from all that ensnares. Free my soul, that we might dance, and that our dancing might be contagious. Ana B'Choach.
בלעד ימינך תתיר צרורה קבל רינת עמך סגבנו תרנו נורא נגיבור דורשי ייחודך כבבת שומרי לכם טהרם רחמי סיכתך תמיד גומלם חסין קדוש ברוב זוכה לאל עדתך ידיד עמך פנה זוכרי קדושתך שבתנו קבל ושמע צעקתנו יודע תעלומו ברור שם כבוד
I invite you now to turn with me to pages 2 and 3 in your Sidurim, in your prayer book, where you'll find the blessing for the Sabbath lights, and it's an honor to invite Melissa Seligman, who is co-chair of our Caring Community Circle with Cindy Filer, to lead us this evening.
O source of light and truth, creator of the eternal law of goodness, help us to find knowledge by which to live. Lead us to take the words we shall speak into our hearts and into our lives. Bless all who enter this sanctuary in need, all who bring the offerings of their hearts. May our worship lead us to acts of kindness, peace, and love.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lecha likner shel Shabbat.
We continue now on page 24 as we greet the Sabbath angels. I like to also say that maybe you encountered some angels this week. Think maybe across your week there might have been somebody who was truly an angel. And so greet them or Greet the people who are in your home with you. Look around at the people here in the sanctuary who are the angels who have come to celebrate Shabbat as we join together and sing, welcoming these angels, bidding them our blessings, asking them to bless us, and then sending them on their way.
Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem leshalom, Malchei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Barchuni.
Barchuni l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Shuvchem.
Shuvchem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Page 26. Yikadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbi,
Amen.
v'yamad yivrach yirteh v'yamlich malchuteh,
V'chayechon l'yom echad, uv'chayedecho Beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uv'izman karev.
v'yimeru amen.
Amen.
Yehi shmei Rabbi mevorach, le'olam le'omei omaya, yitbarach, yiparach v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitale v'yithalal, shmei d'kudasha brichu, le'elam min kol berchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechemata
Damiram Be'alma.
V'yimeru.
Amen. Baruch Hu et Adonai
Page 30.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidbaro ma'ariv aravim, ma'ariv aravim. Bechokma poteach sharim, ובתבונה משנה עתים, ומחליף את הזמנים, מסדר את הכוכבים במשמרותיהם, ברקיע כרצונו. וחושך מפני אור ומעביר יום ובין לילה ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה אדוני צבאות שמו
Page 32.
אהבת עולם בית ישראל עמך תורה ומצוות וחוקים ומשפטים אותנו לימדת על כן אדוני אלוהינו בשוכבנו ובקומנו נשיח בחוקיך ונשמח בדברי תורותיך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד כי הם חיינו לאורך ימינו
Page 34. Turn to page 10. Sometimes just to mix it up, to remember that this is the part of the service where we're talking about loving God, we just sing this love song, Yedid Nefesh. So let it soften your heart and remember that love.
Yedid nefesh, Avrahama, Avrahama, Meshach Abdecha, Eretzonecha, Eretzonecha. Yedid nefesh, Avrahama, Avrahama, Meshach Abdecha, Eretzonecha, Eretzonecha. Yarutz Abdecha, Kemo Aya Yishtachaveh, El Mul Hadarecha. Yedid nefesh, Avrahama, Avrahama, Meshach Abdecha, Eretzonecha, Eretzonecha.
As we get ready on page 40 to sing Mi Chamocha, that beautiful song of the sea, I read this poem by Mark Nazimova that's not in your prayer book. What did they think as the waters rose up their legs, chilling their hearts, advancing toward their open mouths? We continue to walk here, now, 1 foot at a time on our better days forward. Alone, I cannot reach the far shore without drowning. But somehow I don't go under. The person to my right holds me up. Something I cannot see holds him up. Blessed is the source of help so often unexpected. I step forward. The sea is vast.
Kamocha ba'elim Adonai, kamocha
Page 42, grant, O God, that we lie down in peace and raise us up, our guardian, to life renewed.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu
Page 44.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam brit olam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני. את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת.
Adonai, Sefetai Tiftach, Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha. Adonai,
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekoneh Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, U'mevii l'livnei b'neihem, L'ma'an Shemo be'ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah, Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh metim atah Rab lahoshia, Moshiv haruach u'morid hagashem, Mechakel chaim bechesed, Mechayeh metim berachamim rabim, Somech noflim ve'ofech olim, U'matir asurim, U'mekayem emunato, Lishenei afar, Michamocha ba'al gevurot, U'midomela, Melech memit u'mechayeh, U'matzmiach Yeshua, B'ne'eman atah lahachayot metim, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hametim. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, U'kadoshim b'chol yom yehalelucha selah, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
Please be seated. Please join me in English at the bottom of page 54. Our God and God of our ancestors, be pleased with our rest, sanctify us with your mitzvot, and grant us a share in your Torah. Satisfy us with your goodness and gladden us with your salvation. Purify our hearts to serve you in truth. In your gracious love, Adonai our God, grant as our heritage your holy Shabbat, that Israel who sanctifies your name may rest on it. Praise to you, Adonai, who sanctifies Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu be'amecha Yisrael u'tefilatam be'ahava tekabel u'tehil ratzon tamid avodat Yisrael Yisrael amecha karov lecha karov pnei alav adecha v'chonenu
the middle of page 59. When we behold your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars that you set in place, what are we humans that you are mindful of us? We mortals that you take note of us. You made us little less than divine, adorned us with glory and majesty. You gave us dominion over your handiwork, laying the world at our feet. How majestic is your name throughout the earth. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha, ulechana el lehodot. On page 60, we join in a prayer of peace. Shalom Rav.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Shalom 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 Ki
This time we think of all of those people in our lives who are in need of God's healing presence, those whom we know who are broken in mind or body or spirit or all, and we offer them blessings of healing and wholeness. From our congregational family, we think of Chris Argall, Fred Barnett IV, Rabbi Marcy Bellows, Deborah Byrne, Betty Cohen, Amy Cooper, Shard DeGrave, Liz Daniel, Elizabeth Draper, Harvey and Susan Filer, Andrew Fisher, Beatrice Fry, Dean Gavney, Jacob Gluckman, Roger Gluckman, Maxine Goldstein, Stuart Goodman, Ramesh Gupta, Amy Hammer, Laurel Jonas, Dick Kelvin, Chris Kuntz, Allison Miller, Jim Rudisil, Deborah Sanders, Julie Sherman, Jean Schimmel, Shoshana Slatke, Matthew Treehub, Donna Wade, Bob Ward, and Billy Wolfson, and all of the names that are lovingly listed in the live stream chat. And if you have names that you would like to share aloud here in the sanctuary, I invite you.
מציאש. מי שברך אבותינו, אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, מי שברך אמותינו, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, Leah, may the one who blessed the ones before us hear our prayer and bless us as well. Bless us with the promise of tomorrow. Bless us with the strength to find our way. May the warmth of friendship ease our sorrow and give us strength to face another day. Mi sheberach avotenu, Avraham, Yitzchak, veYaakov, mi sheberach imotenu, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, Leah, may the one who blessed the ones before us hear our prayer and bless us as well. May the one who blessed the ones before us hear our prayer and bless us as well.
We share a few moments together in silence.
Hi, I'm Cindy Filer. I'm one of the co-chairs of the Caring Community Circle, or CCC. How are you feeling right now? I'd like to ask you to take just a moment, close your eyes, check in with your body. Do you feel relaxed, at peace, maybe just a little less tangled than when you came tonight? Singing together, praying together, even just sitting together in person and in our virtual community is a way to settle the body and allow for healing. And we get a bigger cumulative benefit by doing these actions in community than we can achieve from doing them by ourselves. How amazing is it that our tradition sets aside time every week for us to do this? The CCC's mission is to make a positive impact on the lives of our congregants by providing a personal touch that enhances well-being and inspires us to stay connected. The Torah commands us to practice gimilut chasadim, acts of loving kindness. So in essence, each and every one of us is a member of our CCC. I want to look at this week's Torah portion, Vayera, meaning God appeared, and delve into it from the viewpoint of being a caring community. The opening scene of the Parsha goes something like this. Abraham looks up and sees 3 strangers standing opposite him. He runs from the tent entrance to greet them, saying, "Let a little water be brought. Then wash your feet and recline." Abraham then runs to Sarah and tells her, "Hurry, bake cake." Abraham greets these 3 strangers by washing their feet and feeding them. Of course, we all know that food is the fast pass to the heart. But what do we make about this foot washing business? According to Resma Menachem, author of My Grandmother's Hands, washing someone's feet is an intimate way to heal trauma as well as to settle both people, the washer and the one receiving the foot bath. Even if the other person declines the foot washing, just the offer allows both people to feel more settled. He says, washing someone's feet creates a deep body harmony and a strong body-to-body connection. It is an immediate, tactile, visceral expression of caring, respect, empathy, and service. The message is, you matter to me. When you wash someone's feet, the person's heart naturally opens. After you have washed someone's feet, or they have washed yours, the 2 of you are no longer strangers. While CCC has yet to receive a request for foot washing, we do receive requests to provide meals and visits. There are 2 mitzvot, good deeds, that can be understood from this Torah passage. The first is Chanaset Orchim, welcoming the stranger. Abraham literally runs from his tent to greet the strangers. He isn't just being polite. No, he greets them with great enthusiasm. Many of you are probably aware of our temple's audacious hospitality, initiated by the Engagement Committee. The other mitzvah is Bikur Cholim, visiting the sick. The visit by the strangers occurs right after Abraham's circumcision. We are to understand from the Parsha that these strangers are actually messengers of God. So if we can agree that it is God who visits Abraham while he is recovering from his surgery, then we can also agree that when you do Bikur Cholim, you are performing divine work. By visiting the sick, we lessen the sick person's suffering at least a little bit. How does this work? Likely, it is multifactorial. Any illness has both a physical effect and a psychological one. When a person is sick, they need our compassion. Your visit might distract the person from their physical discomfort. Maybe you help accomplish a task while you are there, lightening their burden. Your presence certainly provides emotional support. You are probably familiar with the saying, "A visit from a friend lightens the spirit." The rabbis understood this. The Talmud teaches, when a person visits the sick person's illness is diminished by 1/60th. There is another message in this Torah portion that I would like to draw your attention to. It is the theme of laughter and caring. Sarah laughs when she learns that at 90 years old, she is about to become pregnant. When Sarah gives birth to a son, Abraham names him Isaac, whose name literally means laughter. Sarah says, "God has brought me laughter. All who hear will laugh with me." Perhaps this is where we get the saying, "Laughter is the best medicine." The field of medicine has long recognized laughter's value. Norman Cousins, author of Anatomy of an Illness and the Patient's Perspective, initiated this trend when he developed his own treatment for his inflammatory arthritis based on mood elevation through laughter. According to Cousins, 10 minutes of laughter while he watched Marx Brothers movies resulted in 2 hours of pain-free sleep. Research supports that laughter can lower your blood pressure, decrease anxiety, and strengthen your immune system. According to the book Humor Seriously by Jennifer Aker, 4-year-olds laugh nearly 300 times per day, but the average 40-year-old laughs less than 20 times. Have you noticed that kids seem so happy, but adults seem so serious? When someone is joking around inappropriately, don't we reprimand them with the words, "Grow up"? But maybe the jokester role has true value. Aker explains, laughter releases oxytocin, the so-called trust hormone, and helps solidify closeness. Laughter is good for our mental health, releasing a cocktail of hormones that makes us feel happier. She goes on to say that people who laugh more inspire trust and are given more respect by their coworkers. Rabbi has pledged to laugh every day. Maybe this is why we love and respect her so much. And I think maybe we all should make that same pledge. And once again, laughter brings the most benefit when it is done in community. As they say, laughter is infectious. And wouldn't we all rather catch that one than anything else that's out there? So going back to my theme of caring, when a CCC member is able to bring a little joy to another congregant, then we are fulfilling our mission. If you are willing to help, then there is a role for you in our CCC. You can help by providing a meal, delivering a gift, visiting, making a phone call, sending an email, and even by writing a card. In the days after my daughter Julia was born, I remember being so grateful for the meals the temple community provided for my family. This outpouring of support is one of the main reasons I'm part of CCC today. It is my heartfelt desire to pay forward that feeling of being cared for. So if you know of a community member that would benefit from our support, we hope you encourage them to reach out to us. Lastly, I'd like to talk about the scene in the Parsha where Hagar is cast out with Ishmael on her shoulder. Once their meager supplies are gone, she places her son under a bush and moves away in order to not see the child's death. Don't worry, God hears her weeping and they do not perish. The reason, though, that I recount this tale is to point out that Hagar was without her community in a time of great despair. Perhaps there is no time that is more overwhelming, more painful or trying than when we are in the process of losing a friend or a family member. While death is never easy, it can be made just a bit more bearable with the love and support of your community. And CCC is here to provide that support. We participate in the Western North Carolina Havra Kadisha. This group provides shomrim, or guardians, during the time between death and burial. While we don't actually sit with the body, we do take 2-hour shifts from a nearby room and even from the parking lot. We also participate in tahara, which is the body washing ritual, if a family makes this request for their departed loved one. After the funeral service and the burial, CCC can provide a condolence meal and assist with the Shiva service. We will wrap you in a healing shawl knitted by one of our members. I can tell you from my own personal experience, the warm hug of that shawl is very comforting. We are so fortunate that Melissa Seligman, my co-chair, has made being a death doula her life's work. She has taught me that the key to a good death is to live a good life. One of the areas CCC is looking to expand is to offer trainings, both in how to assist in Jewish death rituals, and also to provide opportunities and dialogue to help congregants dive into what their own wishes would be for a good death. Melissa will be speaking October 31st at the Sisterhood-sponsored event, Jewish Rituals of Death. Please RSVP to the email in the weekly bulletin if you would like to attend, either in person or virtually. CCC will also be sponsoring a workshop in December titled Holding Space and Grief Training. Please stay tuned for more information on that workshop. Melissa will be outside at the atrium after the service, and so please stop by if you have any questions for her. Thank you so much for listening. And again, please don't hesitate to reach out to us if you have any questions or would like to join us. Thank you so much, and Shabbat Shalom.
I'm very excited about Cindy and Melissa's goals for the year, and I just want to say that Chana Van Regemorter took us, the CCC, through the worst of the pandemic, and so much of her leadership was you touching you with Purim baskets and chicken soup and what else was there? What am I missing? There was so much outreach, so much caring, and we're so grateful for the work the foundation that you laid, Chana, and now for all of the beautiful, beautiful extension of that work that Melissa and Cindy are going to do with our congregation. And I would like to echo the sentiment that Cindy said, which is that we're all members of the CCC. It's being kind and being human, and each of us has the capacity to be helpful in that sense, and it's what makes our community sweet and special. So hopefully you will step up when you're asked, and hopefully we can reach our arms around you when you need it. I invite you to turn with us to the backs of your prayer book as we rise for Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'Adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שהוא עשנו לשומרי האדמה, והוא שמנו לשליחי התורה, שהוא שם חיינו איתם, וגורלנו עם כל העולם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך Ushmo Echad.
A poem not in your Sidurim. The thing is to love life, to love it even when you have no stomach for it, and everything you've held dear crumbles like burnt paper in your hands, your throat filled with the silt of it. When grief sits with you, its tropical heat thickening the air, heavy as water, more fit for gills than lungs. When grief weights you down like your own flesh, only more of it, an obesity of grief, you think, how can a body withstand this? Then you hold life like a face between your palms, a plain face, no charming smile, no violet eyes, and you say, yes, I will take you. I will love you. Again. We think now of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us. This week we recall Janet Weil, Bert Rothman, Jean Knofel, longtime CBHT member, husband of Ellen Knofel and parent of Jeff Slossman, and Walter Jonas, the father of Billy Jonas and father-in-law to Adrian and grandfather to Layla. And we also remember these whose yahrzeits occur this week: Harry Diamond, Ruth Dykman, Joel Fine, Saul Groper, Matilda Lefkowitz, Rose R. Letterman, Gary Woodrow Miller, Sadie Milner, Mona Neymark, Wilfred Orland, Donald Rockefeller, Joe Ross, David Schoenthal, and Pearl Yaffe. And we lovingly remember with those in the live stream all of the names you've mentioned. And if there are names in the sanctuary to add, I invite you. If you are here in mourning, I invite you to rise so that we might acknowledge your grief. And I invite the congregation to rise and stand beside you as we all turn to page 294, joining together in the Mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, B'chaye chon v'yomei chon v'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala uvizman kari v'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabba mevarach le'olam l'almei almaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, V'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shmei d'kudisha brichu, le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlam rabba min shamaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru amen.
Oh God, my God, forever I will thank you. Oh God, my God, forever I will thank you. Oh Decah, you turned my mourning into dancing, so that my soul might sing to you. So that my soul sings to you. and did not be still. O God, my God, forever I will thank you. O God, my God, forever I will thank you. O Deka.
Good evening, Shabbat Shalom. My name is Alan Filer. I'm here tonight representing the Board of Trustees. I'm trying to maximize the Filer time on the Bima. Cindy, great job on your Devar. It has been really inspirational to see all the work that you and the CCC have done to wrap carrying arms around our community and everything you do for that, and I'm really proud to be your partner. Rabbi Seth Kim, thank you for bringing such beautiful prayers and music into our sanctuary and our hearts. And Kevin, thank you for beaming it out on the live stream. Few announcements. Our children's book drive is on through next week. We're looking for new and gently used picture books to donate to communities in Western North Carolina where children don't have reading materials they deserve. You can drop off books at the temple on Monday all day or on Wednesdays between 4 and 6 or anytime you come to services. Next Sunday, Halloween, at 10 a.m. in the sanctuary and on live stream, Sisterhood invites the whole community to a program entitled Jewish Rituals on Death. This will be a very well-crafted program that will be followed by an optional tour of Riverside Cemetery. More info and details on the speakers in your Tuesday email. Starting November 4th, for 8 Thursdays at 7 p.m., Jenny Mercer will be teaching a class about Genesis. Please see your email for more details and to get registered. Next Wednesday, we'll be celebrating Sam Peshkin's bat mitzvah. Her family will be part of our Shabbat services next Friday, and Sam will have her big day on Saturday, so please log on to the live stream to support her. Good luck, Sam. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
I don't know if you noticed, but we selected all really gentle, loving music tonight in the spirit of the CCC. And so our closing song, you can rise if you're here with us. You can stand if you're at home, but I know you won't. This is, it is chesed, it is kindness that will build this world back again. So we're in a moment of building the world back again. And I'm so happy to see so many people in the sanctuary. Please come and join us here if you are so moved and feel comfortable. Olam Chesed Yibaneh. So that's our final message for all of you. Olam Chesed. And Melissa just ran out, but she'll be in the lobby in case you want to find out what good chesed you can do in our world after tonight.
Olam chesed yibaneh. La la la. of love. Olam chesed yivaneh. Olam chesed
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat